Hello, everyone.
Yeah, it's truly yeah, it's truly unfortunate that Sans is not here once again, and we will expect this, because let's be honest, some of us will not be here, like, this is just like a regular thing. I'm not too bothered by it, if he's watching this right now, I just wanna say, "Sup, Sans," hopefully next time you could be here, know? Yeah, let's just what's up? This is actually I'm not sponsored by, this microphone company. This is actually a Razer. It's like a Razer Mini or something like that. I think that's what it's personally called. It's actually probably it was suggested to me by one of my family members, and I have to say, if they are watching this video right now, thank you. This really means a lot. My voice sounds a lot more crispier. It's better than, the regular headset that I was using to communicate with you and Sans on the podcast. I have to say, by far, this is just a really interesting mic. You can actually get it for $50 on Amazon. Just look up Razer Mini or something like that. And then it's just a plug in, you play, you do all that other stuff in your settings, and boom, you have a great microphone. It's just really good too. Yeah, this microphone is by far the most interesting too. It filters everything out right behind it, but it's meant to like, you know, it's meant so in front of it, right? If you're in front of the microphone, it will pick up your voice and amplify it a lot better. So it should be it's really good too. I just really love it. So, isn't there oh yeah, there's a couple things I want to say. Oh
Now
yeah, you're bringing up
recording.
Craig. Hello, Craig. Good old Craig.
Did you kill Sans?
Oh god, he must have killed Sans.
I think he did kill Sans. That's what.
Oh my gosh.
Or
I
why he
wonder
was.
why he's here. How dare you, Craig? We were only joking. Now, here we
Kind of
are.
got serious, man. Now I'm kind of frightened,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I think
I'm truly
I think he
frightened.
killed him for the.
He killed him for the plot. Oh my lord, dude. He killed him for the that's a good one. All right, so there are a lot of things we are going to cover today, but before we get into this, podcast, I just want to say this right now. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Our goal here is to get 200 subscribers on the oh, we already have 19. Just need more. So let's get into this podcast. All right. So you have like a bunch of stuff that you want to talk about, Trap Snake. I heard that, one of your topics that I actually wrote down
Um,
here is actually
why?
oh, what's up?
Why is why is
In my personal opinion, the reason why it's hard to argue on Twitter is because most people will not accept your opinion. At least that's what I've been seeing for like these past few months, right? Most people will probably like put you down or just say, "Oh, your opinion is BS," and this and this. There's just like a really I'm not saying like Twitter is terrible. I'm just saying like, there's a lot of really bad people on Twitter. It really is. But what does that have to do with the Oh, okay. What does that have to do with it?
uh I say like to eat it, therefore colonizing white people, westernized.
What? Who the
Yes,
hell said that?
I think I don't know. I not go after them. Not go
Yeah, no. Do not harass them.
as
Do
much
not harass them ever.
as much we want to talk them. I don't want army of our
No harassment. Yeah, this isn't a channel meant to, like, go after people and just straight up harass them. There are way other Yeah, we're a chill group. Our channel that's not what the podcast is all about. Our channel is meant to, like, kind of, like, laugh at situations that, don't really make any sense, kinda like this whole sushi situation on Twitter, for example. I just think it's kind of preposterous, right? It's like, why would you say that about sushi, right? And the funny part is that yesterday, I actually ate some sushi, so now I kinda, you know, it doesn't feel right,
I guess it's
but
razor.
I guess I am. I guess I am, for eating sushi. Golly, I guess this is my last time on the channel. I guess I'm a colonization or whatever the hell you just said.
A lot of people have no fun
Mm.
on Twitter. And then the worst thing is that she said that fucking Asian people and Latin American culture are exactly the same thing.
What?
Uh,
No, that's
uh
not true, man.
yeah, exactly.
Alright, that person no way. I refuse to believe that.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
That's
yeah,
ridiculous. We're
thing.
It's still
That's the
sushi, though. It's still food.
I see it.
But please continue.
I think I said this. I think I don't think it's really cultural appropriation. The way that she like worded it sounded
It really is racist the more you think about it because that type of behavior is kinda unacceptable, and it's like, how does that technically, it is your opinion. It's kinda at the same time, it's like, that I really wanna say that kind of violates community guidelines on what's it called? On Twitter, but technically, it's her opinion. It's her opinion. Oh, yeah. Like, the problem the simp army, hashtag simp army. Oh,
oh
really?
as a off. Ah.
Where'd you get that information from? I'm generally curious. That's kinda funny, man. But and uh That is true, yeah, yeah. I think most food chains or just, like, food in general are inspired by, just, like I mean, hell, like, we got friggin' what? We got, like, hot dogs, right? Isn't that, like, based off a bratwurst, if I'm not mistaken? Right? It is a bratwurst? Alright. Yeah, well, no kidding. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you were talking about, yeah, but I don't even know either. Mhm. Whoa.
Have tomato.
How do you make spaghetti out of ketchup? That's cool, I wanna
I
do
have
that. I wanna be known for making spaghetti out of mustard, I really wanna do that.
actually I'm just gonna
We're gonna be like Elf. Remember from that movie Elf where he just like takes friggin' syrup and he just pours it like he pours the whole bottle on the friggin' spaghetti and he just gives it to his dad and his dad walks to work. Like, can you just imagine that? Like, I sure as hell can never imagine. All right, but we're getting way off topic. I think we should probably move on to our next topic. I think you said there's some sort of there's like another Twitter drama going on. Yeah, with like this kid or whatever. What can you tell me in the audience about that? Yeah, in my personal opinion, if this is okay, I can say this, but I think it's really good that, a lot of Western people really do like sushi. I mean, I really like sushi. I think it's really cool. At first, I didn't. I thought it was disgusting, but as soon as I like ate it, I was like, dude, this is really freaking good. Like I truly enjoyed this friggin' dish, right? And not only is sushi like a food, but it's also like an art form, right? Some sort of, art form for the Japanese. And I truly respect that art form. And sure as hell, if I cannot do that, look at me. I'm just a guy on a podcast. I can't do anything like that. But I always will respect it. Yeah, you said some sort of drama.
I don't know how to.
It's like, yeah, he's asking for, yeah. It's kind of like a mini lad situation. So yeah, it's I don't know how to describe this situation because the kid, let's be honest, he fell for it, and it's not even the kid's fault too. He thought, that this was an attractive girl, right? But unfortunately, it was a predator on the other side, and obviously, don't ever do that. And what really sucks too is that Twitter didn't really take action to that, and I've that's what you told me, I think, right? Twitter didn't take action or whatever. Oh, crap, crap. Uh oh, we're having some technical difficulties. Crap. Uh oh. Okay, well, I'll cover for him then. Like this whole Twitter thing is just I don't even know how to describe it. Like from what he's told me, this Twitter thing, right? So the kid, right, he obviously accepted it and Twitter didn't really do anything, right? And then it's where too the parents had to get involved, right? And the parents just it's just freaking mind-boggling like how the Twitter terms of service is just really BS.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Trap, you're back. What happened?
Oh, I had. Um.
No, it's all good. But yeah, now that you're back, what's up with like Twitter not taking action against this? Like,
The
well,
problem.
I mean, obviously,
I don't know what the problem with
yeah,
kid. Tragic. Muslim. Now, why you're kind of. Why is it on? I don't get it. Why is no one canceling these? Pull them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean, dude. I do not know. Like, it takes them this friggin' long, right, to actually take action, right?
Yeah.
With the and if you're on like your iPhone or something like that, and you try to report something, it's gonna take a while, and I mean a
Yeah,
good while, like
exactly.
probably like 2 to like 3 years. Let's be honest. I'm not even exaggerating because I think that's how long it will probably take. And
Jesus.
the really screwed up part is that like obviously some parents were called in and they said, hey, Twitter, you need to take action, right? And Twitter was like, we have taken action. We have nothing wrong with this. And, you know, let's be honest, the fact that a friggin' I think it was like a law enforcement officer had to get into this is just absolutely preposterous, right? And finally, Twitter said, "All right, we'll look into it," right? And, thank God they actually looked into it. Hopefully, this person gets arrested or something, hopefully he's on the FBI's watch list or something. I just I don't understand this. Yeah, no, yeah. This behavior is just absolutely unacceptable. It's absolutely vile, it's disgusting, and, I absolutely hate this sort of behavior because it's unacceptable. I do not like it, right? And it's just weird in general. What's a dumb thing?
Real issues that matter unless the federal government fucking it.
Yeah, then that's
Otherwise,
when they take action. It's like, you should have taken action before.
we're a private company
Like,
that goes with by their terms by the law. That
yeah, and this
not
I don't know,
have
man, like,
have a big government
Twitter's
that
just
takes
full of
those baby
garbage.
steps for.
Yeah, do you need a freaking crutch, like, to help you walk and take those extra steps? Because if that's so, I will gladly give you one. I'll go over to the hospital and say, "Hey, I would like to borrow one of your crutches," and I'll go over Twitter and be like, "Here, take this. Here, walk." Like, mhm.
I had to like ask her as a
Yeah, same
fucking.
thing.
I don't get
Yeah, it's the same situation. It's
why
like,
is it that
why aren't they not taking action? They should take action. I'm gonna be real here. This is the type of thing that actually gets me infuriated because, like, the fact that Twitter is taking this freaking long to actually, like, do something about it, it really infuriates me right now. It really does. I absolutely hate it. And what's it called? It's not only Twitter. It's not only Twitter. There's like other companies that do this shit too, and it's really freaking frustrating, right? Companies like Facebook, not only Instagram, friggin', social media. There's tons of friggin' like social media companies that do this, and it's ridiculous, right? I don't know, but like on PC or whatever, it's okay. I mean, at least the report button actually works. But like if you're on iPhone like me, whenever I do Instagram, also you guys could actually subscribe to our Instagram or follow it or do whatever. But on Instagram, it's the same thing with Twitter. It's like, why doesn't this work? Why do you take this freaking long to actually do something about it? You know, I just why? What's the friggin' problem? What's
I
the
don't get
issue? Let me go over there and I'll solve it for you. Absolutely ridiculous. They do
that
it.
their baby step.
Yeah, because it's the government. They don't want to get in trouble,
Yeah,
right?
you don't want to fuck with the
'Cause that's how you know you screwed up that bad. Yeah, exactly. Don't fuck with our government. Dude, you're away from your mic.
sorry.
Okay, there you go.
Otherwise, life.
Yeah, your life is basically screwed if you ever screw around with the government. Let's be honest here. Oh, I don't know. Let's just move on from this whole situation before we like get mad and say something that we'll regret. So, I think what you also told me is that there's some sort of like Twitch dad drama. I don't know what this is about either. Can you actually explain to me what's going on? Uh
Got fucking mad over Madden game. I gotta say,
huh.
why the fuck are you child?
Wait, so he had the kid in his lap
And
playing
he
the
started
entire
yelling
time? Why would he yell at the kid? The kid didn't do anything to you. The kid's
and
just being a
and
kid. I mean, he barely was born. That's just dude. See, that behavior right there is very unacceptable. I hope this
exactly.
guy gets banned from Twitch. Did he get banned from Twitch? He's still on Twitch.
He's still on fucking Twitch. His I'm sorry, 1 2 3 4 5 6.
Now, like we said before, do not harass him, but please report him to
Yes,
Twitch. Hopefully they'll see the yeah, is you said there was a clip, right?
there's a
Of
clip.
the dad yelling at the kid?
I don't want to fucking show.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll,
Never. Yeah, nah. We need, a feller's gotta eat somehow, right?
we're,
But
I'm sorry if it's
yeah, we're just doing this to survive, man. Because like with this whole, DMCA laws and all that other stuff that's been going on recently, it's like hard to tell which is good and which is not good. Oh, yeah. So you said there's a clip. All right. So honestly, like we said before, don't harass people. Like report them. Come on, man. Because like these people need to learn. Like this is not okay. This behavior is not acceptable, especially on on a public platform like Twitch. Right? I don't know. Like, so did he harm the kid in any way? Like that's the question I need to be asking. Is the
uh,
kid okay? Is the kid fine?
I think
I think that's a smart move from the mom. That's that's Yo, shout outs to that mom. Thank you for getting your kid out of there because, oh my gosh, I would
they also
honestly, if that
called
situation happened to them, oh, thank God, dude. Yeah, dude, this freaking woman was on it immediately. That's a good mother right there. Always willing to protect their child. So I just,
that guy got
dude, like, I can't imagine that. All of this over a freaking video game. You actually got to be kidding me,
Madden. Why is Madden
dude. Yeah,
like? Why is it? I don't get why people wait. It's just
I
so
just I've never been a huge fan of Madden. It's repetitive,
yeah, exactly. Really new.
but yeah, it's just football, right? But obviously, there's a difference between like, new game football and real life NFL football, right? So, I mean, like, in real life, things could happen, right? But, when it comes to like video games, there's a certain coding algorithm or something like that you follow, right? And that's how you win. And it's kind of, I don't know, just Madden never really interested me, right? Never really did. Never has, never will. And I just why do people get like really competitive over Madden, dude? Right? Oh wait, is there a competitive? I think there's a competitive system in Madden, right? Okay. Well, all right. Well, you can. All right. Well, you can be competitive in like that competitive thing or whatever. But if it's just a regular match where you just chill out and practice, why? All over Madden, right? You're sitting there friggin' typing out your keyboard. You're like this, friggin' typing out your keyboard and stuff. Like, Why? All over Madden, right? And you blame the kid, right? When you should be blaming yourself because you are an absolute imbecile and you probably suck at the game, right? Like how some people blame everybody else but themselves.
Cause fucking a lot of psychological problems to that kid. Probably
Yeah,
fucked him up for the rest of his life.
that's yeah, I'm gonna be real here, and I'm sorry if this really seems like it's screwed up. It really is, but I don't believe that either. Yeah, I think this dad needs to probably go to jail and think, like, reflect on what he did wrong and how can he improve himself as a human being. Because, dude, he probably lost his his wife, right? Is it a wife, girlfriend? What's
I
the
think it's I don't know.
you don't know?
I don't even
Okay, well, we'll
well,
assume
cause
wife.
I don't know. I don't know up on like fucking woke up
Oh, okay.
lives like eh, I just want to have like
I don't know, dude.
I don't
Just
know, man.
through Twitch and through Twitter, man. But
It's like so
yeah,
useless to
like we
argue.
said before, yeah, no, it's like
Like have a logic.
you really can't like on both platforms. It's like you argue 24/7 on those platforms, and it's really like frustrating. And I'm so tired to see it on both Twitch and Twitter, and it's ridiculous. But whatever, man. So yeah, I think it's safe to say we can move on. Hopefully, that father, goes to jail, reflects, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah,
But
but
I pray that the child and the mom are
hopefully
safe.
the last after
Yeah, I'm tired of Twitter. Yeah.
you just want to stick to fun.
Twitters
Fucking
are Twitters are kryptonite.
yeah. I have two more topics I want to talk about. Want to stay away
Uh-huh.
from. I want to ask you this:
Yeah,
hot
true.
or cold
Yeah, what's
showers?
up? Ooh, hot or cold shower? Yo, let us know down below what you guys think. Hot or cold showers? Which is your favorite? Right. But for me personally, I think I prefer cold showers because I like to exercise a lot and I always exercise, from from this point in the day till like at night. Right? And cold showers really do help you, right? And I think for me personally, it helped me build and sort of immunity to cold because like I remember back in the day, like 2018, I was really freaking cold and I took really cold showers, right? Now I feel nothing. I literally go out there with my shorts and I have like a sleeveless jacket, right? It's freaking below 30 degrees Celsius or something like that. I don't feel anything, right? I'm like a freaking, I'm like Mr. Freeze, right? Freaking a chill is coming, like Arnold Schwarzenegger version. Like
Yeah.
that's how I feel right now.
uh,
Each time I walk outside and it's cold, I go, oh, lovely, man. But what about you? What is your cold showers? Do you like cold showers, hot? What's up, man?
I helps me.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I do like both, but I'm more of the cold guy. Oh, okay.
But I
Why
want
specifically?
prevent acne.
Oh,
I use,
yeah, makes sense.
but then I. That's why sometimes like I might start hot or cold.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, I'm so glad you asked that question too, because like I was thinking about that earlier today. I woke up and I said, huh, which is better, cold or maybe hot showers? But obviously You know, it could be either one depending on your point of view. So, you have another topic that you wish to talk about?
There's this. Why the fuck do
Uh-huh.
anime as a whole?
I countries are banning anime. That's
Russia
an interesting
now,
one.
I think banning when like anime. I'm not sure what of it. I starts with an I. Like I suppose I like graphics. I mean, for anime that is like adventure and stuff and action, you should kind of expect that
Oh, okay.
if you think about
So
it, Pride.
yeah, like, for example, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, right? There's bound to be bloodshed, somewhere. I mean, there's some like really graphic death scenes in JoJo, and that's JoJo, right? That's basically like, you know, that's normal for, people like us who really, just watch it for, the action and the story and the characters. It's very normal. Same thing with like Cowboy Bebop, but the bloodshed's very minor unless you go to the movie, right? And oh man. Yeah, that was a lot of bloodshed in that freaking Cowboy Bebop movie. Let's be honest here. And there was also what's it called? Wasn't oh yeah, and Lupin the Third. There's some minor bloodshed, but it's very minor. It's more like comedy relief or something like that, as far as I'm concerned.
Not my favorite anime.
Yeah, yeah, I respect that. Yeah, like some of those like spooky. What's it called? Some of those spooky animes. Like some kids show up in a haunted house, and they see like zombies and all that other stuff. Like those type of animes. I don't know. I just
The whole
Or yeah, it's way worse than anime, dude, but I don't know.
I don't
So, what what you've been telling me listen. What you've been telling me is that anime is getting banned in Russia, China, and a bunch of other countries as well. Okay, mind if I voice my opinion here? I think that's kind of dumb because why are you banning anime? Anime is the only good thing that comes out of 2021, right? And if you take that away, it's like you're shutting off, somebody's entertainment, right? That's not right. Doesn't feel right to me, for example, right? What's your favorite anime right now? Doctor Stone, right? Yeah.
bloodshed so
So
far.
how would you feel if I took that away?
I
Right? You
would
would feel
be
sad. You would feel depressed, man.
I'd be kind of pissed.
You'd probably be pissed off. Yeah, that's not right, man. Like, why are you taking anime away? Like, anime never really did anything. I think, I think a lot of people have benefited from anime because anime has taught some people like a lot of stuff besides, the obvious like Japanese and all that other stuff, man. Like, and obviously we got like the fight scenes, but truth be told, anime has really truly taught like a lot of people. For me personally, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures and like Jotaro, he's taught me just be a man, right? Just be a man. And I'm like, dude, I gotta be like him someday. Truth be told, I pretty much am Jotaro, but of course
Yeah,
you are.
yeah, and also like kind of
Just that straight up like Jotaro person. Let's be honest here. So,
what
anyways,
Jordan
I
was talking
think.
about. What Jordan
Uh huh.
was like, if you want something, you're gonna go. You better go after it, and you want to change your fate or change yourself. There's bound to be sacrifices. Have to have the perseverance to in order to do
Oh, okay. Okay, someone said, "Hey" in the chat. Hello, whoever you are.
Lester.
All right. Well, I, oh, did you realize what you just said?
Oh God! Ah! Oh God!
Damn, dude, he got you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my lord. Damn, dude, he
Oh,
freaking got you.
damn.
All right, that was really good. But
That was
all right, let's move on. So yeah, moving back from that whole debacle with the chat. So what do you know any other specific animes that are getting banned?
Italia. It's getting banned in
Italia, really?
Italia. It's a basically it's like a anime characters that are coming from Germany, Italy, and Japan. Basically, you know where it goes, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing where it's going. Yeah.
Yeah, basically one of the characters, the Japanese characters, Korean girl in this press apparently, and she does
Hmm.
like they do like very perverted things, which if you get what I mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
And South Korea decided to
it
ban it
is.
because they haven't cleared up with their history or having bothered to with Japan what they did. There's
Oh,
a
and like yeah, there's a
what
lot of
oh,
stuff that we will never talk about for World War II. You know,
it's very
it's like
complicated.
we'll reference. Yeah, it's very complicated, especially like in South Korea and like just the you know the Eastern or I want to say Eastern, the Asian part of like World War II. It's just very complicated.
It's like
So yeah,
kind of related to this whole Italia banning anime, banning it banned in South Korea is that good as like
yeah,
wise it's kind of horrible. Absolutely.
yeah. They're like
Like
it really is.
I still love Japan for anime. I just um not even accountable.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty obvious. So yeah, any final thoughts before we move on and cut to an ad break?
Uh, I don't really see. I can understand coming from Italia, but with other countries, it
Yeah, with other countries banning different animes like Naruto and Death Note, I just don't see it, man.
it's a
I really don't.
an attack.
Oh yeah, and Attack on Titans too, man. Attack on Titans. It's to be expected, right? That's what. Yeah, it's in the manga, right? If there's bloodshed in the manga, of course they're gonna replicate that in the anime. You dumb goofs! Like how stupid do you have to be, right, to just ban anime? I don't know, ridiculous. Oh, oh, yeah.
Especially
So before we cut to an ad break, I just want to say this right now. It is Martin Luther King week, okay? And I just want to say this right now. I personally want to say thank you, Martin Luther. You have inspired millions. You have laid a foundation of becoming equal. Doesn't matter what race you are, we're all equal. Not even only in the United States, we're equal everywhere, man. Because you want to know why? Because we're human beings. We're meant to be equal. It doesn't even matter, like I said before, with your skin, your race, or whatever. It's just we're meant to be equal. And I think Martin Luther has just done an absolutely, wonderful job of just doing that, right? And he's so peaceful too, man. And I just want to say take the time and say thank you, Martin Luther, for doing this. So I will take like probably a minute or two to actually remember him in silence. So let's remember him in silence, all right? Okay. I think we are good here. Thank you again, Martin Luther. Thank you. All right, so let us cut to an ad break, dude. Sorry for the wait again, but let's cut to an ad break.
I want to start my own podcast, but I don't have the money to actually start one. What am I going to do now?
Hey Virgil, what's wrong?
Wait, what? Oh, hello, Trap Snake. I really wanted to express my opinions and do it live in front of everyone, but I don't know how to start my own podcast. Where can I go to make my own podcast?
I can tell you, Virgil, with our sponsor, Anchor.
Wait, really? What's Anchor?
Anchor is a website that allows you to record your podcast from your computer for free.
Wait, for free? Really?
Yes. Anchor also has creation tools that allow you to edit, upload your videos, and it distributes to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, etc.
Can you do everything on Anchor?
Yes, you can do everything at once. You can also make money with no minimal listenership.
Whoa, that's actually crazy. Where can I go to actually download Anchor, Trap Snake?
Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Okay, looks like we are back. All right, hopefully you enjoyed your ad break. But now let's get into the business. All right, so what I have written down on my end for topics that we can pretty much talk about on this podcast is actually Baked Alaska. Baked Alaska is actually a Twitch streamer, right? And this was like, back in the day, when the Capitol building was getting raided. And he basically streamed himself getting, breaching the Capitol, right? And he went from being a, nice streamer, somewhat being a nice streamer. Let's be honest, I think he's kind of shit at being a streamer, let's be honest here. But he went from being a streamer to becoming a fugitive. And I have to say is, hi. Now why would you do that? I don't know. And then now that Baked Alaska is out of the way, this U.S. military soldiers are actually stationed near the Capitol building, right? And this one draws a lot of attention, just in general, right? And the fact, after the whole thing, right? The U.S. You want to know? Hey, Trap, have you ever seen the thing, right, where they're sleeping in the parking lots and all their stuff? Like the U.S. government rewarded their troops, right, with sleeping in freaking parking lots, and that's just kind of that's just bullshit. Let's be honest here. A total. Anything really want to watch the show, and that's not what we're here for. I'm not here to spoil anything unless I. Oh, okay, yeah, that's why I was covering you. I had a feeling, oh, he's having some technical difficulties, but that woman, that woman is just. At least the acting got better. I don't know who's playing the new Batwoman, but it did get better. But I'm not going to watch the rest of it because let's be honest, it just oh that that woman just is garbage. But I don't know. This is a kind of a thing where it kind of conflicts me in a way. But let me know down below if you guys think that Batwoman season 2 is either a wreck or a good thing. And let's be honest, I think most of us are going to say it's a wreck. But moving on from Batwoman season 2. Last Sunday was James Earl Jones's birthday, and no one wished him a happy birthday. Obviously, that's BS, right? And obviously, that's just me being dramatic. Everybody wished him a happy birthday on, Instagram and other social media platforms, right? Except for Twitter. And by golly, Twitter is just a marvel at just being an absolute disappointment, right? It's like Thanos said, reality is disappointing, and I'm pretty sure this is one of those situations. But last Sunday, it was James Earl Jones's birthday. No one wished him a happy birthday except for, everybody else. Everybody except for Twitter, right? I think that's kind of BS. However, it was also somebody else's birthday, Kelly Marie Tran's birthday, right? And basically, she's known for playing Rose Tico in the sequel trilogy, right? Everybody wished her a happy birthday, but how come my boy James Earl Jones does not get a happy birthday, right? That's absolutely preposterous. Why are we not wishing him a happy birthday? Also, one more thing, happy birthday, James Earl Jones. Thank you for, just starring Darth Vader. Just thank you for voicing him in general, because I think without James Earl Jones, there would be no Darth Vader, right? There would be nobody. There would be no Mufasa. There would be no. There would be no good characters, right, for him to voice. Thank you, James Earl Jones, and happy birthday, man. Moving on, I actually watched Zorro, right, and I think no, not the anime character. Let's get that out of the way. I think Zorro is a really good movie. Right. And basically, if you don't know who Zorro is, he's basically I think he's basically Spanish, right? He's basically a Spanish speaking Batman, right? However, he's not only Batman, he likes to use a whip, he likes to use a rapier, which is a sword, right? And he also wears a hat and a cape and a mask. He also has a horse named Tornado. I think Zorro was really cool too. And if I actually was to review Zorro, I would give it a 9 out of 10. The first one I watched. The second movie, it was okay. I'll probably give that one an 8 out of 10. But the first one was really good. I had lots of fun watching the first movie. Oh, nice. Good for you. But Zorro, though, first movie was way better than the second movie. Obviously, the second movie had like trains and all that other stuff. And let's be honest, I love trains. I think trains are awesome, right? Especially like if it's the Thomas the Tank Engine ones. I just love trains. But now that your mic is working, I want to ask you this. What do you think about Zorro? Have you watched Zorro, Trap Snake? I really want to know.
No, I don't have an opinion on it. Sorry, man. Don't really have any like analysis thing to say.
Well, you know what? Maybe when I'm doing, maybe we'll go watch Zorro after this podcast. That's okay with you.
I'll think about it.
But I really do love it. I truly do love Zorro, because Zorro, it's like, it's me discovering a new swordsman. Basically, I've always been that kid who just loves swords, right? I've always wanted to, be that sort of, swordsman character, right? Of a specific, I can't speak today. Wow, of a specific group. But like I said before, reality is often. But that's why we got to make the best of it, right? Right now, like this podcast, we're making the best of what we have, even though we're having some technical issues. We're just doing our best. In other news, we got some really interesting gaming news. We have Fortnite. They added Predator to the game, and earlier this morning, they added the Terminator, Sarah Connor, and I absolutely lost it. I saw it on Instagram on IGN story, and I lost my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, they put freaking Terminator in the game. And I was actually talking to someone who loves Terminator like me. I was like, when me and my friend reacted to, the Predator being in Fortnite, we're like, dude, watch Terminator be in Fortnite now. Literally 2 days later, boom, Terminator, Sarah Connor, and we're just losing our mind. Obviously we exchanged some memes here and there because memes are they're the gold on YouTube. I should not have done that. That was very professional of me. It really was. But I'm just pretty excited that Predator and Terminator are in Fortnite, especially the Terminator, because we all love Arnold Schwarzenegger for who he is. Just damn, dude, like freaking Terminator. I just can't believe it. What are they gonna add next? Friggin' Are they gonna add friggin' Rambo next? Like, who are we gonna add? Watch it be Pennywise. But and this is dude, they probably will add Pennywise. What do you think, man? Do you think they'll add Pennywise to
Yeah,
Fortnite?
I guess you could say, but I don't really care about Fortnite at all, man.
I don't care for Fortnite, but like the only reason why I'm like even talking about this is the fact that Predator and Terminator are in the game, right? And I don't know that warrants my attention at least. I don't know about you. It seems as though you have like a personal vendetta against Fortnite.
I don't know, man. It's just so boring to me. It's just so fucking boring. And there's like,
yeah,
it's just like, it's like, I don't know how to say it. It's just like, there's just be people that there's like these like skins or whatever, and they just like, there's this like microtransaction thing where it's like, it's just like they just get the coolest skins, or they have like this thing where it supposedly have better stats or whatever, just like the pay to win crap.
Yeah, I hate that. Honestly, like
I don't like.
I'm not a huge fan of that too. The fact that you could just pull out your paycheck or something like that, and you just pay for that instead of earning it like a true gamer, right? I don't know. That's just not my ideal of playing, right? If I want to play the game, I want to sit there, play it for thousands of hours, right? Grinding to get this one thing, right? Obviously not thousands of hours because who the hell wants to do that, right? But the fact that you have like a little shortcut to kind of your way into that is just absolutely preposterous, right? I don't know. That's why I'm not a huge fan of microtransactions in video games in general. And plus, let's be honest here, they really are bad, right? And this makes gaming like some gaming companies like EA, for example, with their whole microtransactions in Battlefront 2, and like other EA games that they have done like Madden. Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. That's not right. It really ain't right.
I think there's a
well.
thing with like, let's say like, I think there's the only time there's good microtransactions if there's like what's it called, DLC for like, for example, like in Call of Duty,
Oh yeah,
like Treyarch, they have like these like in the like zombies mode, they usually have like
yeah.
they have like this like deal where you can download DLC, and they download this like particular DLC map, this like down, like for example in was it Call of Duty Black Ops 2, one of my favorite maps which is in zombies, which is Origins and Mob of the Dead. There's my favorite maps.
Whoa.
They have because people say it's really good, and I bought it, and I gotta say it's absolutely one of my. It's like I think it's a great map. That's all I gotta say. But like the thing is that my point is that if you want to make good, and also with I'm thinking about. I heard like one of my friends. They told me that they played Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I know Breath of the Wild.
There's like this DLC or something that you can play for like the story mode, and it's related to it. And I heard they say it's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
And with the what's it called? This like expansion pass or something. Those like those like passes where you can just get like those like down DLC for like free and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the only good time where microtransactions happens is that if people have like if there's like very good content behind it to the point where people say it's great, and if my friends say it's great, then I will probably buy it and try it out for myself.
Okay.
I don't think that's the only time where DLC is good, where microtransactions.
Yeah, I would. I'm definitely like that too. I think For example, I think the only DLC I personally suggested was, the Jetstream Sam DLC from Metal Gear Revengeance, I believe. It's the one that has Raiden, and it's like a sword slashing game, and I freaking love that game so freaking badly, especially Jetstream Sam. You know, if you're like me, I just love Jetstream Sam. He's so cool. He's like probably one of the most samurais to ever in media and just like in gaming in general. And if I was to actually suggest you that DLC, I would say yes, go buy this DLC. But obviously, that's a really old game that came out like crap. It came out like hella long ago. It was really good too. But anyways, moving on, we have this is actually a small game. A lot of people don't know about this game, but it's a Metroidvania that I truly love, and it's Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Right, and Bloodstain is a predecessor to Ritual. Sorry, not Ritual of the Night, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and I played both games. I love it. So you're probably wondering what is so special about this game. Well, come on, man, it's Castlevania, right? And obviously, I'm a Castlevania boy. I always will be. I'll never stop loving Castlevania. I just love Castlevania in general. But the fact that this update gave Bloodstain a classic mode, and it's basically I have played through it. I'm almost there to the end, but it literally plays like Castlevania 1. So instead of playing like as, I guess like one of the Belmonts, you're just basically playing Maria, right? Or sorry, Miriam, that's her name. My apologies. I mispronounced her name. Or she's like Simon Belmont. She has the whip, and she has like all the other stuff, right? The holy water, the cross, the knives, all the sub weapons. She literally walks like Simon as well. And she also has some moves from Richter, right? She can basically do a backflip. She can pretty much do anything. I need to figure out like how to do the specials, if there are any specials. But as of right now, from my point of view, he plays exactly like Simon Belmont. And the whole, going through the castle and all that other stuff, it feels exactly like Castlevania 1. And I'm not even complaining too. It feels exactly like Castlevania 1 because from the loading screen all the way to the, to like some parts of the map, it feels exactly like Castlevania 1. And I'm so glad, Igarashi did this. So arigato, Igarashi. Thank you. As though we are almost done. This is our, oh wait, no, 2 more topics left. And this one's pretty cool too. Resident Evil. You ever played Resident Evil, Trap Snake?
Yeah, I
Ever heard of Resident Evil?
yeah, I played I think I played like the third one and I haven't played every single one. I played the
Or the
PlayStation
remakes
one.
or the originals?
I
The
think
originals?
I think I've seen the originals there and played it. It's great overall.
Yeah.
I haven't touched the game in like so long.
Most people have not. But I'll tell you what, you're in luck, my friend, because there actually is a new Resident Evil game coming out. There is a new Resident Evil demo, right? And I won't spoil it for people who have not played it, but it is out right now. I have watched some gameplay from Corey Kenshin's channel, and I have to say it was friggin' amazing. I was completely blown away. And let's be honest, Corey Kenshin's funny as hell. Like, hopefully I can link his video down below. But if I can't, so just look up Corey Kenshin, Corey X Kenshin. My apologies. I thought about the X. I'm getting a lot of things today. Goodness gracious, I'm on a roll. But from what I wrote down from his video, I thought everything was really exciting. It really had my heart pounding because it is based off the horror genre. A lot of the enemies are scary. The graphics felt so real. Everything was in 4K, right? Even the blood looked real. Like
Ooh.
it was like MK11, like realism, and it's so
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, like you had a freaking guy, right? And his freaking guts, like when you saw it, right?
Yeah.
You it looked real, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is
He
really
does.
good. It makes me want to vomit, but I can't get mad at
Now
that.
recording.
About time you show up, Craig.
Yeah, Craig, why you gotta be such a dum-dum and leave us here? Anyways, we're bullying Craig. I feel
Craig,
bad.
you fucking stopped recording him.
Dude, we should have some merchandise specifically for Craig.
Yeah. I think I know why he went after Sans.
Why did he go after Sam?
I think it's because
Why?
we'd like meme on him a lot to the point where he just like he became a robot instantaneous serial killer.
Oh, he's the Terminator in Fortnite.
Yeah,
Craig is in Fortnite now. Poggers.
he's the early stage of the Terminator in our universe.
Craig is Skynet. Poggers.
In our universe, at least.
Oh my gosh. All right, so continuing on, we're getting way off topic. We're continuing on. I wrote down that this game looks god tier, gaudy potential, right? Game of the year for 2021, or actually not even 2021. Just, it looks like game of the year. Let's be honest. So just play the demo. It looks really freaking good, and there's a lot of Resident Evil stuff that's going on right now, and because it's surrounding this whole demo thing. But I have to say, it's really freaking good. The end of the demo, it's like, who are you? Right, that's all I have to say. Who is this woman? Right, this woman in a white hat and white dress. Right, if you like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just, it was so unfathomable. Or sorry, not even unfathomable. Well, I'm getting way, way, way too deep. This, I thought overall this demo, I thought it was really good. I personally, let's be honest. After watching it on Corey Kench's channel, I went to go play it, and it's really good. Oh, go play the demo. Go play the demo. It's really freaking good. If you're into like horror experiences, but let's be honest, I'm not. I've never been into horror. Horror is just not my forte. But really like the horror genre, right? And you really love Resident Evil, go play this demo. Go play this demo. So, our last topic of the day. Where is it? Got it around here somewhere. Ah, yes. This one's pretty good. I truly treasure this series, and it's WandaVision. WandaVision is just, oh man, it's like the new Mandalorian, right? Because, obviously way back in the day, the Mandalorian, it stopped making episodes. Really unlucky. But my opinion, WandaVision is leading up to something. And this is going to be like a semi-review of like, episode 3, the current episode that was actually uploaded yesterday on Disney Plus. So what I wrote down, and note, all right, let's be honest here. There are going to be some minor spoilers here. So if you do not wish to get spoiled by me, talking about WandaVision, please click off. I'll wait like 3 seconds. All right, let's continue on. So WandaVision episode 3 is an absolute like WTF episode in the end. It really is weird because like there's this, so Wanda herself, right, has a kid, right? And I'm going, how the hell is this even possible? Right? Vision, being a robot. Doesn't make any sense. So, obviously, this episode's in color now. And just so like flabbergasted thinking about this episode. So one of the characters actually gets flung out of some sort of thing, right? And I don't really know how to respond to that because it's like it's like the world that Vision and Wanda are in is not real. I think in the comics, right? What's her name? Wanda goes insane or something like that, where she makes a messed up world or something like that. I think this is actually what they're doing right here. So it's really interesting. And I think this is a really good episode. There's a lot of Hydra references, especially like surrounding the commercials. I wonder if Hydra is doing this to Wanda and Vision, creating like a separate world and all that other stuff. It's hard to say, but it's like there's two theories I came up with. Is Hydra behind Wanda and Vision's, is Hydra behind this whole TV show surrounding Wanda and Vision? Or is Wanda herself truly insane? Right? And there's like I think what really helps us too is that there's like some people in the TV show, right? Not the main characters, but there are some side characters. They're like, yo, Vision, we're not real or something like that, right? That's what they were trying to say, but they couldn't say it, right? Because they might get thrown out like that woman did. And I think that's kind of, that I think that's what they're going with. I think Hydra is trying to take over the world again. Or it could be Wanda completely friggin' went insane. hard to say, but Trap Snake. What do you think, man? What do you think?
I haven't watched episode 3. Spoiled.
Oh, oh,
I don't know. I wasn't into it.
crap. You're just not into it. Oh, okay.
Damn, we're fucking. I swear to God, we're the fucking polar opposites of each other. I swear to God, we're the.
You really are.
It's like how do I say? It's like you're like so obnoxious and loud. I'm sorry if I say that, and
Oh, it's all good, man.
I'm
And
so
you're
like
just quiet.
I'm
Yeah.
just so introspective. I'm so fucking introspective and like
Yeah, you're just
it,
quiet. You're very like meek and quiet, and I respect that.
and it's I don't. Sorry if I get so off topic, but it's so like I don't know why, but some odd reason this podcast is so fucking like perfect for both of us because we're
It's
so
perfect for all three of us. Yeah.
because Sans is like
We're just Dan's is like both of us combined into one person. He's like very loud, but he can also be very quiet. And no, that
yeah.
makes sense. I wish he was here today, but unfortunately he's not. He has to do some business. But yeah, I don't know. Like WandaVision is truly leading up to something. Whether it be, Hydra or Wanda, it's just I don't know. I truly want to see where WandaVision is going. And a lot of people don't really like the sitcom, like laughing in the background whenever they do something funny. I truly don't mind that at all. I think some people really don't like that. And I have to say, you can be like that. I'm okay with that. But I don't know. It's like, I think it's okay. I have no problem with the sitcom because I actually grew up on some sitcoms. I grew up on friggin' Lab Rats from Disney XD. I grew up friggin' Boys World, Girls World. There's a lot of Disney shows. Oh, Hey Jesse, that's one of them. There was a lot of sitcoms I grew up with. What about you? Before we end this podcast, what about you? You grew up with some sitcoms?
Uh, I never really. I I'm not much of a sitcom guy because I never watched sitcoms because I'll be honest here. I never really watched it. I was my parents like watched more like Chinese food and like I don't know. My parents never grew like I was never raised as like a like growing up in Asian households. Never really not much of a sitcom guy. I'm just gonna say it because
Hmm.
I grew up watching like Chinese movies, but they have like this have like the dub on it. Like for example, like the
Oh,
Jackie Chan and like a couple like Jackie Chan and like Donnie Yen movies and stuff. So that's how I know a lot of like that's why like I don't know why it's like I don't know. It's like for me like I'm I'm just very hard to relate, but you can't.
oh, it's okay, man. It's not your fault, man.
and
Ever, truth be told, it's nobody's fault
and it's
unless,
like
oh, for
I,
damn sure it is your fault.
I mean the thing is like don't like when like in person I never really talk to anyone, so it's it doesn't mean I hate you. It's just like don't take it personally, please. I'm just doing my own business.
Kind of taking it a little bit personally.
Fuck you.
Oh man. All right. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Some people hated sitcoms, some people love sitcoms. Honestly, I was in between. There were some I really liked and there were some I really hated. But, overall, back to WandaVision, I cannot wait to see where WandaVision is going. Again, I'm so sorry if you got spoiled. Like Trap Snake over here, I actually do want to apologize, front and center.
I didn't. I wasn't even paying attention to what you said. So
Oh, oh, okay, good. Well, all right. I don't know. Well, I've never really had that experience before. Thank you for giving me that. But anyways, no, that's pretty much it. We're running out of topics and our time limit is up. So Remember, if you are new here, please subscribe. We are trying to get 200 subscribers. Now, we already have 19. Just need more. If you can get us there, we'll be fine. So, please.
Make sure to
All right.
listen to the audio version and link this in coming up soon. Coming up on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, everywhere, and Anchor, everywhere else. I'll probably, and also one more thing, there. Also, if you guys want to send a voice message, there's this thing on Anchor where you can send a voice message to on Anchor. You could like ask questions, have like a comment, or specifically, you can record your voice message and send it to us. We'll probably do that probably start doing that in the next episodes, adding like a new segment.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to listen to what people are saying, and how we're gonna do that though? That's the real question. We'll figure out some ways, right?
And also our Discord, we'll probably put our Discord in the description below where you could,
Yeah, come join our server.
and you can ask one of us, me or Sans or Virgil's Pride, about whatever question you have in general. We'll probably try to cover it as best as we can. Yeah. And also, if you think our opinion sucks, we will destroy you with facts and
we don't need facts. We just need Craig. He'll do the destroying for us.
Yeah, unless he backfires.
He probably will backfire. Anyways, all jokes aside, if you do not like our opinion, that's your right to not like our opinion, and we're fine with that too. But being not liking and being a rude person are two different things. So it's pretty obvious which is which, but yeah, anything else you want to say, Trap Snake?
No, okay, thanks. Other than that, thanks for watching this whole thing. Make sure to subscribe if you want to hear more topics that we're gonna cover probably for next week. Which hopefully Sans will come by and we'll probably cheer him up.
Hopefully he will come by.
So I think that'll be it. So stay toasty, my friends.